And I'm right back with day 20 of the 90-day run. And just to kick off again, I'm here to, what am I here? What am I doing? I'm here to upgrade my internal beliefs. I have limiting beliefs that work in me. I can't. I'm not worthy. I don't see myself as good enough, or that I have value, or that my ideas have value. And this is a massive hindrance to me. I have so many gifts and talents in me. I have ideas for books, stories, products. You know, I could be out there in the marketplace creating a living for myself rather than living on the dole. You know, it's not a place I want to be. However, I am stuck here right now because I'm hindered. You know, these beliefs, they're literally like strongholds keeping me in this place. And what I've come to realize on this journey is that my sleep pattern is really the biggest hindrance to my success at the moment. I've been sleeping routinely between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. and it's holding me back, right? I sleep late, I wake up 5 to 6 hours later, I'm exhausted, I'm run down. That's no way to start the day. But I am pleased and happy and proud and thankful to say that this morning, it is now a few minutes to 10 and I've been up since 8:30. And why? Because I set the intention on Tuesday that I would be sleeping between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. And 3 a.m., I was closing my activities in bed and going to sleep. So I slept early. I intentionally took back the time frames to get myself into bed and sleeping earlier. Now, this is something my internal system would tell me I can't do, but I've done it. And my next goal, because I'm like, right, what do I do? Because I hadn't thought beyond this point, right? My ideal bedtime is 10 p.m. But I hadn't thought what comes next, but what logically comes next is to change the goalposts and make it sleeping between 11 a.m. and 1 a.m. 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. Now, I was thinking about this in the shower earlier and I felt the inner resistance. My internal system believes that I can't do it. But as I'm hearing from the Lord right now, what do I think? And the answer is, I think, well, I know I can do it. I've done it already. I've gone from sleeping at 5 a.m. to 3 a.m. intentionally. So taking it back 2 hours, it's the same thing. It's just a different time frame. And while my internal system would love me to chuck that out and be like, you can't do that, you've tried before. I'm reading Maxwell Maltz's book, Psycho-Cybernetics, and he gives me the tools for how to change my beliefs. And the primary thing in my mind right now is drawing from the feeling of past successes. Drawing from the feeling of past successes. Now, I am over the moon because I'm literally just in that moment. Like how I felt waking up this morning, going into the bathroom, showering, and just feeling so energized. Like even now, I'm going to get my breakfast. I've had a bit of a snack, but I'm energized. I'm positioned. I've got all these thoughts in my head and I'm like, I'm not keeping them here. I'm putting them down. So it has changed my world. And that's just from 5 a.m. to 3 a.m. So my new intention, sleep between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. And additionally, you know, in line with everything I've realized today or experienced, let me say that, I've woken up to the realization of the need for visions. Now, I know that I should have a vision. I'm doing Life Book. I'm actively creating the visions for my life, for my extraordinary life. However, it's one thing to know something and to really know it. And this morning in the shower, I really got to know that, hold up. I'm creating change here in my sleep pattern. Like I'm positioning myself so I can actually be up early in the morning. I can actually be productive and get stuff done. What am I going to work on? You know, what's the vision? And so for the first time, I'm like, I need a vision. You know, not just to have one because, oh yeah, that's where I'm going. But, you know, I usually make a vision. I don't consult it again, like ever. But no, this time's different. You know, like January 2022 is, in the Life Book community world, Health and Fitness Month. And I have visions of being a gym goer. I have visions of being a woman who wakes up who's up and out by 6 a.m., to go to the gym, to go for her swim, to go for her exercise before she gets home and starts the day with her son. So if I haven't made this vision clear, it's in my head, but I haven't written it down. If I haven't made it plain and spent that necessary time visualizing, as I know to do now, thanks to the books I've been reading, how am I going to get there? And so this is what I'm saying. I now see the need for a vision, and all of a sudden my scope is just expanding. Like, I'm thinking of my nutrition. So, because I'm already addressing my sleep, my nutrition closely follows. I'm drawing from the insights of Dr. Gundry. I think his name's Dr. Stephen Gundry. Everything is taken on a very holistic approach, which, although I knew, thanks to my coach Laura Lyles, that I need to up-level every area of my life, again, it's that difference between knowing you have to do it because it's on your to-do list and knowing it within the fibers of your being and being moved to do it, and I'm in that place now of being moved. Of course, I couldn't have got here if not having had that external input, coming in and sitting in my mind, being in my mind. But I'm so appreciative of the fact that I can be in this place where I feel the need. It's in me. I'm moved to. I need to do this. It's not just something to tick off on my to-do list. So, wow, positioning myself to win is, wow, today it's again, rolling back the time frames on my sleep pattern. Being in bed, ready to sleep, by 1 a.m. latest, where I'm in my bed, painting a picture now, I'm done reading my book, I'm looking at the time on my phone, and I'm seeing it's 1 a.m. and I'm turning up the light, I'm laying down, I'm going to sleep. That's my reality. That's the reality I'm painting and determining for myself right now. So that's how I'm positioning myself to win with my sleep. Pardon me. And additionally, with my life, the vision, creating, embracing, and reviewing the vision for my life. Writing it down, so making the vision plain, as the Bible says, and reviewing that vision daily. This is what I need to do. These are the tools in my arsenal. So that's it. That is my update for day 20. I am positioning myself to win and shattering these limiting beliefs. And I'd like to say that, you know what? It has been my aim to get to know myself, upgrade my internal system. I had no idea it would involve me doing the kind of things I'm doing. Right. Ultimately, I've got a goal here of writing a chapter of my book, a book of mine, right? Again, I never imagined I'd be shattering the things I'm doing, because right now I'm shattering sleep. I'm tackling that. I'm about to shatter my way of eating. That's already changing. And so I'm at a point now where I'm like, and I know my finances are up next because I'm getting serious. I'm not okay with where I'm living. I want better for myself, It's going to be better for my family all around. So I'm actually tackling a lot of things in this quest to upgrade my internal system, and I'm so thankful.